Hello, Gizian here, and here I am revisiting one of my old favorites, the Sacrilege. The Sacrilege is a heavy assault cruiser from Condit Innovations. So, what is up with the ship? I had it fitted for PvE before, but now I thought maybe I should revisit it and try to fit one for PvP, because in the wormhole that we live in, we do quite a bit of PvP in armor cruisers. So I had a heavy assault missile Legion because that was really fitting inside of my skill profile. So I trained myself into a little bit of a niche. So I trained myself into armor, missiles, and drones, because that's the three things I just enjoy using a lot, you know. And with the Sacrilege, that just fit right in. Usually it's really hard to skill into, because usually Caldari pilots will train shields and missiles, and usually Galente pilots will do drones and armor. So, or Armar pilots will go for turrets, so lasers and armor. So I trained into this little bit of a niche because I really liked flying Armar ships too, because of their humongous tank. So I really wanted to test how the Sacrilege stacked up against the Legion. So what we have here is my Sacrilege that I fit together. It has 55,899 EHP with a pretty good resist profile. So it has 75% EM, 85% thermal, 81% kinetic, and 90% explosive resistances. So the resistance hole in the Sacrilege lies in the thermal, but I did plug that with a thermic hardener. So the new armor hole in the Sacrilege is in the EM field, but that's not really a problem. I think that's really my theory that I want to test out, because usually EM is used against shields, against shield ships. Because that's usually their hole in the resistances. So usually when I fight shield ships, I'll use EM to fight them. So, but in this case, actually I kind of reversed it, because it's a really tanky armor platform with kind of a hole in the EM region. But still, 75% is still pretty good. So we have 55,899 EHP with a pretty good resist profile, and still it is able to put out 525 DPS, which is more than my Legion does. So also the cost is pretty effective as well, because this ship costs about 190 million. So the Legion that I use, it actually cost 330 million. So that's quite a bit of a difference in price, but this ship really handles it quite well. So I really wanted to compare it with the Legion, and that's what I have for you right here. So this is my Legion. It might not be optimally fit, but right now it sits on 470 DPS, 90,000 EHP, so that's pretty good. And the resist profile is pretty good as well, but still there's a hole in the thermal. I could potentially plug it with one of the energized adaptive nanomembranes, but I really have to revise that fit a little bit, I think, because right now the Sacrilege seems to be in a really strong position, especially for the price. So I really wanted to discuss that with you guys. The only thing I'm worried about with the Sacrilege is that it's really vulnerable, I feel, to newts, because that might shut down its resistances and all of its tackle on the web and all that kind of stuff. At least the Legion still has a cab booster in it, so I could potentially put a cab booster in the Sacrilege, so I'm still kind of contemplating on that. But so far the Sacrilege seems really strong, and I might use the same fitting philosophy as I used on the Sacrilege on the Legion. But one of the benefits of the Sacrilege also is that it has an extra mid slot over my Legion, at least. So that's how I fit it. But it seems to be very strong. So I really was wondering about you guys, what you guys thought about the Sacrilege versus the Legion, how cost effective it is, and how tanky and how much DPS it still does. It has drones and missiles, so also the drone bay is something the Ham Legion does not have. but it does have an extra launcher slot. So it's kind of, you know, a little thought experiment that I wanted to do with you guys. So please let me know what you think of the Sacrilege, how I can improve it, and maybe I'm gonna try out to apply the same fitting strategy on the Sacrilege and see how that goes. So it all depends on how you guys think. Please leave a comment, and I will see you in the next one.